You have an important story to tell that so many people can relate to, right?
Yeah.
We're all connected by
Yeah.
love and loss.
Yes.
And you know, that's what's so amazing about this project now, because This Is Me Then, I mean, that was released over 20 years ago. And I know you said there wasn't a plan to do a follow-up, right?
No.
Like 2 decades later. So what was it like reflecting back on that time and then reuniting with Ben and being inspired to do more new music?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happened. When Ben and I got back together, it was just like, I want to make music again. I want to get back in the studio. I was very, very inspired. And when I think about, I was like, the same way This Is Me Then captured that moment in time without me realizing it. The first time we kind of fell in love, I wanted to capture this moment in time.
Yeah.
Once the music was done, it felt so special to me.
Yes.
It felt like something very different than I had ever done, even though I've written about love my whole career and, you know, sang about it and everything. This was something different. This was something a little bit more evolved and healed and kind of magical. And so I wanted to do something special to go along with it.
I'm still in love with you, boy. Third time's the charm.
This guy don't stand a chance.
I loved how much you were able to laugh at yourself, poke fun at your past, even the media scrutiny of the past, which feels like almost cathartic. Was it for you?
It was, but it was also a very vulnerable place to be all the time. You know, it's like half the time I was thinking like, this is amazing. I'm so excited that I'm doing this. And then half of the time I was like, why are you doing this? You are so crazy.
Because you're bearing your soul.
Yeah, yeah. But I think that's what being an artist is about. You know, you have to. That's the difference between like being an artist and not being an artist. It's like, how vulnerable can you get?
Right.
How much can you bare your soul? And that's not an easy thing as humans, you know.
It's never enough for you.
He's a liar.
I've never lied to you.
The constant criticism. She thinks I'm her employee.
Being with you feels like home. But I left home for a reason.
The cameos with Jane Fonda, Keke Palmer, Derek Huff, I mean, was it deliberate to kind of almost do this visual retrospective of your life and your career?
Yeah, it's funny. The Zodiacs were really meant to kind of represent the people in our lives who are always commenting, whether your mom or your friends or your aunts or your coworkers or your whatever. And it was a very kind of fun way to do that. And I was lucky to get
Your friends?
all of the people that I really loved their philosophies on life and love and their music and everything. To be able to get them in there, they were all very special, heartful, spiritual people that I chose, who were all very, very different. You
And
know,
funny.
super
So
funny.
good.
Whenever someone asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, my answer was always in love.
And that's what I took away from this project and the record too, is that it's not really just about this epic love story. It's
No.
about self-love too.
No,
and
yeah.
this healing journey, right?
Yeah, it's very different than that. Like I had to kind of make this other musical experience to go with it because it didn't tell the whole story. Because if you think about This Is Me Then, you think about This Is Me Now, there was 18, 20 years between those two moments.
That being said, what would Jennifer now tell Jennifer then?
I think I would say, knowing what I know now is very difficult, right? Because I would say, oh my God, it's gonna be better than you ever thought. You know? I feel like, just believe. Just don't give up.
I mean, on that note, I know you didn't choose this life to represent Latinos everywhere, but if I never get the chance to tell you, thank you for being a forever constant source of inspiration for us, because watching your success and your story, it's like, there's no dream that's too big.
No.
And today you watched mine come true, just sitting here with you.
Oh,
so
thank
you
you.
so, so much.